Adrien Molina in the building. What up, man? Adrien Molina in the building. What up, man? I ain't seen you in a minute, Adrien. I hope you're doing well, brother. Ray Patterson in the building. What's up to the beautiful Barbara D? And thank you to the people that supported in the Cash App. Thank y'all so much. Y'all made my day. Thank you so much for the support. Let me make sure I get it right away. Ralph Chestnut, my guy Ralph Chestnut, thank you so much. Man, it was before I even started the show, bro. My guy Ralph Chestnut said, channel support, my guy, keep you going. I appreciate you, brother. I'm going to keep going. We good. We good. Thank you so much. Barbara D with the $10 house said, here's a little something for support. Barbara D, you don't never have to give me another penny in your life. Thank you so much for your support, Barbara D. Thank you for your real support, Barbara D. Not just the money, and I do appreciate it, but I appreciate your real support, man. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to tell you right now, Gervonta Davis is sick of boxing, bro. You guys are going to talk this man out of boxing. Like, seriously, bro. Y'all have talked that man out of boxing. I listened to his interview. He don't want to fight no more, man. That dude is sick of y'all, to the bone sick of y'all. What's going on, Ray Patterson in the building? Barbara D, thank you again. All things. Coach Chris, what's good? My guy, Double. And Ralph Chestnut said, good morning, Fanon. In chat, salute to you, my guy in chat. Been busy at the barbershop. Always enjoying your evening podcast as always. Thank you, Ralph. And by the way, Ralph, I apologize if sometimes I have to take them down before you get to watch them. I had to do that a couple times. What's going on? Control LeGroux, Fresh Baker, Jose Lopez. I hate when fighters call somebody out. Then when you look at how they move, you can see they really don't want the fight. Kirk kept using Tank's name, but won't line up the fight. Nah, bro, and he's probably not going to get that fight, bro. I'm telling you, I promise you, Gervonta Davis is sick of boxing, bro. He's sick of it. You can hear it in his voice. You can see it in his face. He's sick of it, man. And that's what you get. And that's what boxing gets because they got so many assholes out there. What's going on, Vi Ferrer? My guy, Jose Lopez, Jeep Red Boy in the building. Brasha Mack in the building. What's going on, man? Virgil Wembley in the building. What's going on? He said, my support is unconditional. Thank you so much, Barbara D. It means a lot. Like, seriously, Barbara, you keep me sane. Because, you know, niggas should understand, bro, I'm not the most sane individual and I'm not the most sane person in the world. So, you know, I need people that can bring me back down, bro, and people I can take criticism from that I trust. Big Kev, what up, man? Jamil C said he's scared of a real challenge. That's where the frustration. No, the frustration comes with people that always complain about shit. Gervonta Davis has had plenty of challenges. You won't recognize it as a challenge. You want to nag and bitch and moan and complain about the guy every single solitary fights he has. So if you're never happy, he's not going to try to make you happy. Gervonta Davis has had plenty of fucking challenges. Plenty of challenges. He beat the reigning world champion at welterweight, and he beat another reigning world champion at welterweight. So you guys can kick rocks with that bullshit. You just cry and complain about everything the man does, and he gets sick of the shit. I didn't like anything for Gervonta. No, I don't give a shit. What up, Stoner Bars in the building? What up, man? How you feeling, brother? Stoner Bars, what up, Fanon? Tank looks like he's going through mental health. No, honestly, he looks like he's sick of that shit. He's just sick of you. I can tell you what he's looking like. He's looking like he's sick of you. That's what he is. He's sick of you. That's the expression. Look at what as soon as he sat there and somebody asked him a question, he's doing this shit so he's not flipping. He's like, yeah, I don't care. That's because he doesn't want to flip. No, I just think he's sick of it. I don't know why you think he looks like he's going through mental health issue. He looks perfectly fine. Bro, stop fucking nagging, okay? KK, stop being a bitch. Stop nagging all the fucking time, okay? Stop nagging all the fucking time. He's just sick of you. He's about to go up there, make the money, and then he's going to do whatever he wants to do because he's sick of you. Okay? That's what he is. That was very clear what was going on with him. He's sick of you. He's sick to death of you. He doesn't want to talk to you. He doesn't want to hear what you have to say. He's sick of you. And if I was him, I'd be sick of you too. That's all he is. He's sick of you. He's listening to Jake Paul talk crazy. He's like, yeah, whatever. Oh, what's it? Hey, said 2 women fights and Gary Antoine versus Hiroka. Let's get it. I'm not answering any of your questions. You're going to get the fuck out of here, okay? Because I'm sick of you too. All right? Let me be like real with you. He's sick of you, and I'm sick of you too. You don't come with legitimate questions. You don't want to have good conversations. You want to nag and you want to bitch and you want to complain. That's what you want to do. You wake up in the morning so that you can nag, bitch, and complain. Go nag and bitch and complain to somebody else, man. I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you. He does look like he's done with boxing. I think he's done. Hey, Tank looked like he's done with boxing, and I truly don't blame him at all. It truly doesn't matter what he does. It truly doesn't matter what he does. It's never going to be good enough. Exactly. So he's sick of you. Bro, you guys are fucking up. Okay? You know what I'm saying? You're fucking up. That's all I'm saying. You're fucking up. Look, social media is not the way. Social media makes these guys have to go through 100 times more bullshit than fighters used to have in the past. Fighters used to just be able to go away, go somewhere, and that was it. Now you've got people that make full-time livings running these guys down. They run them down they run them down for a living. Barbara D said fans and critics nag too damn much. Man, they nag. You know why that is, Barbara D? Because negativity sells. There's a channel on called Boxing and Barbecue that look, seriously, man, I'm really like starting to admire some people that are really in journalism and promotion, because whenever they can find a way to be positive all the time, but barbecue and boxing and barbecue on Twitter is positive all the time. So one time I sent him a note and I was like, man, he's like, man, I said, like, man, I fucking look up to you, dude, because you can be positive all the time. And what he said was, he was like, negativity grows your brand, but positivity grows the sport. Let me repeat that. Negativity grows your brand, but positivity grows the sport. So anytime you want to get like a view on a video, people are going to go towards the negative because the negative is attracting your attention. The negative attracts your attention faster than the positive does. So you have what's up, David Howard? How are you feeling, brother? Good morning. So you have a lot of different YouTube channels, Twitter pages that focus on the negative. Tank got that attitude like you ready to run through all the fighters that's running their mouths. I don't know. He said he wanted to do it before. He doesn't look like it now. I ain't gonna lie. He looked like, bro, I'm about to come up here, get this money, and dog, this could be it. You know what I mean? I told somebody about Tank and Kerr yesterday. They want Tank to swim in deep waters and cool with these other boxers swimming in wading pools. Bro, I'm telling you, man, Shakur Stevenson is going to have to he's going to have to run the gauntlet. Gervonta's going to have to run the gauntlet, bro. He's already going to lead a weight class, you know? If Shakur leaves that weight class, what are you going to do, bro? You know, what are you going to do? If Gervonta stays at 135, honestly, man, I don't even know if Gervonta's going to fight anymore, bro. I don't think he has got the love, bro. Dude, shut up, Ruben. The guy got a draw and barely got a draw. Stop that shit. He got a draw. He didn't do shit. Lamont Roach got a draw. Okay? A draw. When the hell is you whooping somebody's ass if you got a draw? Let me talk about Canelo though. Let's talk about Canelo Alvarez for a second. Yeah. Yes, unfortunately, negativity sells. Yeah, it does, man. It does. It does. You gotta and people are going to continue to do it because that gets them all excited, you know? That's the problem why boxing always move the goalposts when it comes to Tank. Look, man, I'm 100% behind Tank. Man, Tank ain't done after this watch. Look, I'm telling you what he looked like. He's got that look on his face that looks like, fuck y'all. And I'm telling you, bro, I woke up this morning with a big attitude of fuck y'all. No joke, bro. I really, really did. Not fuck y'all, but like, you got to understand, man, it gets old being the center of attack mode, being the center of everybody's attacks, you know? They said, I'm cool with this being Tank's last fight, period, being for me. He's not fighting anyone I want him to fight. Get your money, Tank, and best of luck. I mean, look, I'll take whoever he wants to fight. Everybody was saying they didn't want to see him fight Lamont Roach fight. But then everybody wants to see the Lamont Roach rematch. You know what I'm saying? Look at everybody Gervonta Davis has fought. Everybody that Gervonta Davis fights winds up being somebody that everybody else fights. I don't buy that shit. Rolly Romero literally is somebody that everybody wants to fight at 147. Rolly. You have Mario Barrios at 147 as a champion. People want to fight him. You know what I mean? Like, everybody wants to fight the guy that Gervonta Davis already fought, but they don't want Gervonta Davis to fight him. That's what I'm telling you, that we're in a fucked up situation. When I heard people like the guy, what's his name? I'm not going to talk bad about him, even though I really want to. The guy with the big ass eyeballs. What's the guy? You know, the guy with the big ass eyeballs. Let me leave him out of that, man. Let me leave him out of it. GTD all day. What up, Phoenix? It takes two to make a fight, bro. So get that same energy to the boxers that you want Tank to fight also. Look, man, all of these dudes want to fight Gervonta. All of them. But do you remember when these guys were selling this line that they would rather have? What's up, OG Circle Game? Remember when they were selling the line that they would rather see Gervonta Davis fight nobody than to see him fight Lamont Roach? Let me repeat. When Bug Eyes came out with that argument that they would rather see Gervonta Davis fight nobody than fight Lamont Roach, who is a reigning champion at 130, you know right there that they're in nothing but a mission to try to tear down Gervonta Davis full time, bro. And I don't mind. Like, seriously, bro, if Gervonta Davis did not want to fight anymore, I would not blame him. I wouldn't hold it against him. If he gets $100 million for this fight or whatever he gets, and he says, screw y'all, and he goes, buys property and relaxes with his kids, whatever, bro, go smoke some herb all day long for the rest of his life, blows up to 190 pounds, I don't give a shit. As long as Gervonta Davis is happy in his life, bro, because nobody deserves the treatment that he has received for being the most exciting fighter in boxing. Look at the people that Terence Crawford fought. Terence Crawford has given people exactly 2 fights. One of them was kind of fucked up, but he's given them really 1 fight. I see no problem. I think Tank's a good dude too. Man, let me tell you the truth, bro. I think Devin Haney's a good guy. Most of these people are good. Most people are good people, man. Most people are good people. The question is whether or not they're going to be good to you or not. Most people are good people. But the question is, are they going to be good to you? I think Devin Haney's probably a good person. You can probably find a lot of people that would say, yeah, Devin did this for me. Devin did that for me, right? Bill did this for me. Bill did that for me. Yeah, Bill put me on. Yeah, I got a lot of loyalty to Bill. You know what I mean? Kentrell LeGrew said, Dev, the true face of boxing, for real, for real. Man, hell no. Hell no, he ain't. But you know what I mean? So like most people are good people. But the problem is, are they good to you? Are they good to everybody? Or do they leave that goodness and mistreat people? You know, that's what I sit on it. Thomas Hill says, salute my good brother Martin, be well, and shout out to the chat. Shout out to you, brother. Oh my gosh, thank y'all so much for the support in the Cash App. And thank you for not demanding some shit from me, bro. God dang. How do you see Devin's fight coming up? I think I got Devin winning the fight. I think I got Devin winning that. I'm leaning towards Devin to pull it out against Brian Norman Jr. I'm leaning on him pulling it out against Brian Norman Jr. I think he's going to run around like a chicken with his head cut off. So, you know, because he's got skills. Devin Haney is a skilled fighter, Antonio. So what I would say, hey man, more than likely, I would give Devin the nod in that fight. I think because of the experience level with Devin, with the experience level. But if he goes to fight, he can get knocked out. That's how I see it. It's going to be interesting to see how Brian Norman, Atlanta all the way, wish Brian fuck him up. Yeah, I mean, look, bro, I'm not going to root for anybody in that particular fight. I don't want to see the end of Devin Haney. I don't. It's kind of been a fun ride with Devin. It's been a fun ride. Like, I don't miss all the stupid arguments that these guys would get up here and circular arguments that they would make for 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour. But, you know, they were fun. Thomas Hill, Martin, if Devin's mind right and he's top condition, I got Devin by decision. If not, it could get dark for Dev. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it can. Yeah, it can. I want to see the dads fight. Bill ain't fight nobody, man. Man, what up, Denali? Thank you, brother. Hey, my man, Fanon. Jake was talking too crazy to Tank. I hope he knocked him out cold. Salute. Yeah, I saw that shit. Man, you can't read like Floyd. Like, dude, let me tell you something, little dude. Jake Paul is a biatch. Okay? He's probably the best promoter in the game, but he's still a bitch. Like, dude, why are you trying to fight a little dude like that, man? Like, that shit is not that's not a flex, bro. You know what I mean? That's not a flex trying to fight a dude that small. You know full well the only advantage you got on this dude is the fact that you're that big, but that's all right. He's going to clock your ass with some shit, and they made him put on bigger gloves. Yeah, they got those big-ass gloves. They going to put them big-ass gloves on him. Yeah, I saw that. He was sizing him up, looking at him. He's like, your arms ain't that much longer. He gonna protect that liver. I think he's gonna wind up just moving around, tiring him out, depending on how long the fight's gonna be. You know what I mean? Yeah, they wearing 12-ounce gloves. Training, so they're training gloves pretty much. He usually fights in 8 ounces, right? $12-ounce. And what are they fighting in? They're fighting in the heavyweight gloves. 12-ounce gloves. Those are heavyweight gloves, right? That's like sparring. He can still hit you. He'll still knock you the fuck out with a sparring gloves and sparring. But what up, Big Dog Willie in the building? What up, man? He said Manny Pacquiao versus Tank Spring 2026. Pure facts. Man, he would be going for that's all he'd be going for, the money right there. Be careful with that old ass man, Manny Pacquiao, though. You got to be careful with that Manny. He does. Ugh, hold on one second. Those. Tank for the vicious KO. Even with 12-ounce glove, that's if it's not scripted. I hope that shit's just going to be scripted. That shit's going to be scripted. Anyway, man, we'll put a link up in case anybody want to chop it up, man. I can't believe Barrios didn't stop old ass Manny. Dog, Manny can fight, man. Manny can fight, bro. Manny can fight, dog. Manny is a fucking boxing savant, dog. Got his own style, super quick. Still fast. Even at that age, he's still fast. You know, Fanon, I just hope he does well. He's been boxing for a long time. And I agree, people forever criticizing young man. Why can't people just let that man do what's best for him? Because it's not best for them. It's not best for them. Especially once a group of black people sold out their platforms and became full-time haters of a young man trying to do their thing in Baltimore because they're trying to make some money in New Jersey. Bunch of New Jersey, little fake-ass New Jersey mobsters causing all kind of fucking problems out there. What do you think Tank was talking about when he said he would beat both? They asked if they came out. I don't know what you're talking about. They didn't want to talk, that he didn't want to talk about. I don't know what he's talking about, but it's going to be the usual people he said he's going to fuck up, bro. You know? Yeah, Ugas did put a beating on Manny. Yeah, he did. But Manny can still fight his ass off, though. And Muddy Waters said, Fanon, Manny Pacquiao's unorthodox style and speed is legendary. Yeah, that dude can fight, man. He can really, really fight. It's been fun to see dudes that can really fight, but that don't get fights. Like Gary Russell Jr. Gary Russell Jr. can fight his ass off, bro, and don't nobody want to fight him. Gervonta's got a really good problem to have, bro. Nobody wants to fight Gervonta. I don't believe Shakur really wants to fight Gervonta. He doesn't act like he wants to fight Gervonta. He acts like he doesn't think the fight's going to happen. That's what it looks like. Blair Cobb is another what? One that can just fight? Blair Cobb, I fucks with Blair Cobb because of his personality, bro. I think Blair Cobb is a very serviceable fighter. He is a serviceable fighter. Serviceable. Tank had a whole hissy fit. Oh, you're talking about when he was talking about fuck Shakur? I saw that. Hold on. Hold on one second. Hold on one second.
Through the honors program at Acel's Academy, I was able to graduate and get accepted into one of the best undergraduate to MD programs in the country. Through online learning at Acel's Academy.
How is training for something like this? Obviously, smaller guy. How is this in the training aspect, Jake?
Yeah, there's a lot of punching down, practicing, hitting below my knees, and a lot of speed.
He warming up.
We're sparring.
That's what we need.
We're sparring.
Warm up.
Some
I know
8-year-olds. I got the 8-year-olds in there.
If I find out anything, I'm going to beat your ass and I'm going to beat Jalen Love ass. On my mama, I'm going to beat both y'all ass. On my mama. And he laughing. He know. He laughing.
What are you talking about?
What
does he have to do with this?
Let anything. You know what I'm talking about. Let anything. Nah, I don't have to say it right now. Don't worry about it. I don't got to say it up here. Let anything happen. And I'm going to show you and him that.
It begs the question, Tank.
Nothing.
It begs the question, Tank. How was your training for him? I mean, now you're fighting a bigger guy. Obviously, this is like cruiserweight.
He's talking about PEDs, man.
How is that training for this? And you know, everyone wants to know, you taking this 100% serious? Because he's coming to really hurt you and make a statement. Are you taking this 100% serious? And how's the training for someone of this size?
Of course. You know, somebody like his size and things like that, we got to take him serious because we don't want to say it, but, you know, things can go sideways. So we ain't taking him lightly. We definitely looking at Jake Paul as a real fighter. I watch him when I'm training, when I'm home from the gym. we're not taking them lightly. Again, it's gonna be good for the sport. I'm just glad to be here.
Jake, how you win this fight?
Just showing up. Honestly, just I'm gonna knock him out. He has a lot of flaws in his defense, and I'm
This
gonna
nigga
expose
crazy.
him. Look what a 135 Lamont Roach did to him, and
Nigga, you ain't
it's gonna
Lamont
be
Roach.
So much fun for me. I'm so glad that God gave me this moment. I'm Gervonta Tank Davis's karmic retribution.
I'm curious, Tank. When you walk into the ring, how much you think you'll weigh?
When I walk in the ring?
Yeah.
With or without the ankle monitor on?
That's corny. That's super corny. I don't know how much I'll weigh.
And the handcuffs too.
Huh? What are you talking about, fam?
How do you win this fight?
That outfit is trash. For real. That outfit is garbage. And that hairstyle. Anybody that ever rocked a mohawk is a fucking clown. We all know this. Anybody rocked a mohawk. Name
You
it.
want to see clowns? You want to see clowns? Gervonta, you're the fucking clown, buddy. You're the fucking clown, Gervonta. Any man who puts his hands on a woman is the clown. I got you a poodle.
Now, okay. Now, since we on this, if I put my hands on females or anything like that, right? If I put my hands on females or anything like that, you know how many female? Like, come on, it will be mad. You see how when I don't even want to bring up nobody thing and what's the name about that? But P Diddy, when things got like that, no, listen. When one female did a charge, it was mad females coming out, right? So if I hit a female, right, wouldn't it be mad other females? Like I ain't been just with one female. Like I'm 30 years old. Like let's be real. I've been with more than one female. Wouldn't mad females come out and say something about me hitting them? No.
Okay.
No?
I'm sure there are members of the media who are here who have questions.
Yeah, bro. Jake's a dick. And he's probably going to get his ass fucked up. Like, seriously, he's going to get beat up. Yeah, he's a dick, bro. Jake is a dick, bro. That nigga punch drunk at 30. He ain't punch drunk at 30 years old, bro. Then he need to leave. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Then he need to fight. That's because he fights. You know what I mean? Anyway, man, Jake Paul a dick, bro. For that shit, like, leave that shit alone. But it is. He's like, man, it's just crazy. Anyway, let me see the rest of this. Hold on one second. Yeah, that's a huge size difference between the two of them, though. But that dude gonna get his ass beat up, bro. The fuck is wrong with Jake Paul, bro? Oh, you talking about that face off when he's dipping down? Yeah, this is gonna make a lot of money, bro. Anyway, man, this is good. Are you guys wanting to see this shit? I actually kind of want to see this shit now. And I'm not gonna, it's gonna be on Netflix for free. Fahim, let me make sure somebody else says something. JC Network said, here to give you some of what you earned on YouTube, my bro. Thanks for showing us consistency is key. Shout out to the 21st of the month. Hey, that's when YouTube gets paid, bro. He said, here to give you some of what I earned on YouTube, my bro. Thanks for showing us that consistency is key. Shout out to the 21st of the month. Hell yeah, dog. Consistency is key, bro. You guys got to keep grinding out, man. He said, nah, when he called Tank a woman beater, bro, that shit is fucked up. Like, seriously, bro, why would you do that shit? That's why the nigga need to get fucked up. Like, why would you do that? I did a video talking about Devin Haney's, and I didn't even mention the fact that the dude that he was accused of beating up his girlfriend. But I will talk about your ass for suing a woman to get your purses back. I do for 9. Today they'll be announcing all the championship fights on that undercard. Man, what up, So Deep? What's going on, man? He says, sup, my man, for 9 International Boxing Channel. What's going on, So Deep? How you feeling, brother? Man, I guess. Hey, what up, man? What's up, man? The Brunch Boxing said the reason why the fight didn't happen when it was supposed to was because of DV allegations. Now the fight happened, and it's the first thing Jake brings up. Makes no sense because Jake Paul's a fucking dick. You know what I mean? Like, seriously, bro, he's a fucking dick. And his act is a little bit old, man. But what's up? Hey, man, y'all need to subscribe to Brunch Boxing, bro. For real. These guys give the best news. All kind of news comes out on their Twitter page, man. Definitely follow Brunch Boxing, bro. Congratulations on your 21st, family. The 21st is when everybody on YouTube gets paid, just so you know that. That's where everybody on the 21st of the month, if the 21st falls on a weekend, then it's like the 22nd or the 23rd. Tank should let himself lose just to make more easy retirement money in a lame rematch. Nah, he should beat that dude's ass, make him miss a bunch of punches, hit his ass in the nuts a bunch of times. That's what he should do. Just slip him, bop, 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 bop. Man, that's gonna be hilarious, man. I'm still grinding to get my piece of the Hey, what up? OG said, hey, I'm still grinding to get my piece of the YouTube pie, bro. Oh, Jesus. As long as you ain't got somebody like Turkey Al-Sheikh fucking your views over. You know what I mean? Or you got all kind of other fucking raggedy ass YouTube channels talking bad about you all the time so that they can run your name down, bro. Tank was definitely annoyed and not happy to even be there. He just needs a quick bag. I mean, who had a mohawk? Bill Haney had a mohawk. Lamont Roach had a mohawk. Shakur had a mohawk. Did they have a mohawk? I've never seen any of them dudes, man. What up, Darren Hodges in the building? What's going on, man? He says, salute, it's been a long time for me for 9. You're doing a great job. Keep up the good work. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. Good to see people I ain't seen in a while, man. Not effing your views over and ninjas throwing dirt on your name. Oh, my God, bro. That's why I know they're sick of them, bro. These dudes do. Man, you know, what's that guy's name, man? I hate mentioning his name. But this is a guy named Here for Boxing. Bro, this dude has got like a serious Fanon fetish. Like, he's got a Fanon fetish. These scumbag ass dudes that used to come by my channel all the time just so they could get jobs on other channels. Just a bunch of whack Negroes. You know what I mean? Like, whack Negroes. They went through that Roscoe Dash phase. Who's Roscoe? Rollo. Oh, I don't know who Roscoe. I thought you were talking about Rollo. Rollo out here talking about he slap boxed Ali. I knew what you were saying, Rollo. I slap boxed Ali. You never met Ali. This nigga trying to rub in that I never met Ali. Nigga, I never wanted to meet Ali. I could have met Ali if I wanted to meet Ali. I didn't want to meet Ali. Man, that nigga swings from my nutsack because he's paid to. That dude right there swings from my nutsack because he's paid to. Like, he holds on to my nutsack for dear life. Please, Martin, don't take your nutsack away. Like, man, get up from underneath my gonads, bro. That dude right there. That dude right there is definitely paid to jock me, nigga. Sorry ass niggas. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that anymore. I had dudes stealing content, but I don't get into YouTube problems. They do it all the time, bro. Trust me, because there's nothing to talk about, so they talk about you. No joke. That's why haters do that shit. Haters do that shit because they got nothing to talk about. You know what I mean? They got nothing to talk about, so they talk about me. That nigga is seriously, dude. That dude right there is like got a crush on me, bro. Like, seriously, nigga, that nigga need a restraining order, bro. Like, for real, that dude right there. You know what I'm saying? That nigga right there is my God, dog. That nigga's on my nuts so hard, bro. Like, bro, I know I'm pretty, man, but you're a dude. Like, hey, remember that sign? You remember you remember that movie where, what was it, Friday? I think it was Friday After Next. You remember that the Friday where what's the name of that? Look, Cat Williams was in. What's the name of the Friday movie that Cat Williams was in? He was paying a pimp. and they had a party, and that one guy who used to play on, what's that big black dude's name? Big dark-skinned black dude, muscular guy, was sexually harassed, cried because he was sexually harassed. Man, this dude, I wish a white boy would walk up and grab my nuts. I don't care where I am, I'm punching you in your fucking mouth. Yeah, Terry Crews. Terry Crews said this white dude in the business walked up and grabbed this man's testicles, and he didn't do shit about it, bro. Anyway, in that scene, he was like, I am a boy. I'm a boy, Damon. Malachi, I'm a boy, Malachi. I'm a boy, okay? Hey, Coach Malachi, I'm a boy. I'm a boy. Nigga, I'm a boy. I'm a boy, okay? Go find the girl. I'm a boy. Pimp down. Pimp down. Like, nigga, man, I'm a boy, dog. I'm a boy, little nigga. I'm a boy. Man, we ain't in jail, okay? And even if I was in jail, I'm still a boy. It's a wrap. I'm dog walking that man on sight. I'm just telling you, bro. Anyway, remember him in White Chicks? Hell yeah. No, I didn't see I never saw the movie White Chicks. I never saw that shit. I don't do whiteface, man. I never really watched Pimp Down. Man, if you don't get off my nutsack, little nigga, please get off my nutsack, little nigga, please. He should have disarmed him at the elbow. Man, look, though, seriously, though, you guys are running a lot of really good boxers. They don't even want to fucking show up in they don't want to come out in public because of all the nagging and bitching you niggas is doing, bro. I want to know who did something to y'all, bro. What did I do to you, little nigga, huh? What? Seriously, little nigga, what did I do other than looking like I look and being who I am? What did I do? Like, what did I do to you, man? For you to be so obsessed, man? What did I do? Like, for real, I didn't know who the fuck you are. I told you to get the fuck out of my face is what I remember. I told that nigga to get the fuck out of my face is what I told him to do. Because you know how everybody want to know, everybody want to be smart. Everybody thinks they're smart. And they want to impress you with their knowledge. But I'm not giving a fuck what you think. Like, I had a conversation with somebody this weekend, and I won't share any of the details because I said that I wouldn't. However, bro, I don't give a shit about your opinion. I will listen to your opinion, and I can learn something from your opinion. But, bro, that's your opinion. I got my opinion. Okay? And you're not going to change my opinion. I'm not going to kowtow to you. I'm not going to keep listening to this shit. And eventually, I'm going to stop fucking talking to you because you're over fucking doing it. Fanan said, get off my nutsack, little ninja. I mean, I swear to God, man, that dude is on my nuts so heavy, bro. Like, it's daily with this little nigga. That little nigga's daily. Like, seriously, man, you midget, get away, nigga, get away. What is this? Listen to this. If it's about me, I can't listen to it. Hold on one second. If it's about me, I can never listen to it. Please don't let it be about me. I swear don't let it be about me. I'm tired of these niggas talking about me. Hold on. Yeah, I got that. Get off the lid. Hey, that's what's up. He's OJ. You gotta let me breathe, Slim. I mean, for real, bro. They gotta get off my nuts, bro. Hunter Young said, I missed the presser. What did Tay say about Shakur and everybody keeps talking about? He said he looked like shit in his last fight, is what he said. He said he looked like that. Shakur looked like shit in his last fight. And what did he do in his last fight? And you niggas act like, you know, somebody has an off night. All of a sudden, you want to switch up on who you think the man is. I'm telling you, man, Shakur Stevenson's trying to play himself like he's the man. Shakur is going to fuck up. No joke. Shakur is going to fuck that up. I've been warning Shakur too, but Shakur called me buddy. Oh, he didn't call me buddy. He called me buddy, and I don't fuck with niggas that call me buddy. I said they are dating. I'm convinced this MF got Haney on speed. He does. Bro, he's a media plant, bro. That dude is not a real person, bro. He's a media plant. That's all he is. He got a job, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He just got a job. I don't perpetuate hate, Martin. Too much in this world and too much drama in my life to hate on others are moving forward type shit. I agree with you 100%. I got a little time to hate on these niggas, though. I can't lie. But I'm not Shakur acting like Bud. Yeah, he is. He's acting like Bud. But Bud gets knockouts, bro. Bud gets knockouts, dog. Bud is a big deal now, though. I can't lie. Bud is a big deal now. I do believe that. Phoenix is that. What is this?
Rematch. That's what he did 2 weeks later after the fight. Exercised his right to the rematch. And we went and go handle our business with my team, lawyers, his team, promotional company, lawyers, contract, boom, sign, boom. That was for June. This contract was signed both ends the rematch. Guess what he did 2 weeks later after the fight?
This is Lamont Roach.
The rematch. Guess what he did 2 weeks later after the fight? Exercised his right to the rematch. And we went and go handle our business with our...
Shut up, Lamont. Lamont, shut your ass up. Lamont, shut your ass up.
My team,
this is a perfect time to shut the fuck up.
Lord, exercised his right to the rematch. And we went and go handle our business with
Shut up. All right, you know why you got to shut up? Let me tell you why. Imagine you got a girl and you walking up the stairs, man. Okay? She says, come upstairs. But instead of just walking or getting into the elevator, keeping your mouth shut, you start nagging and complaining about your girlfriend. You start nagging about her. You don't like her shoes. So, yeah, well, you should wear a different dress next time. Nigga, get out. You're not getting none. Lamont should shut up so he can get the fight. That's why. Shut up so you can get the fight. I'm trying to look out for the guy. I'm telling you. No, I do not agree with that. I think that's ridiculous. Fanon, what do you truly think? First of all, don't ever ask me what I truly think, because I'm going to tell you what I think. There's no need for you to ask me to truly do it. Like, I'm not going to give you falsely what I think. I don't think anything about the fight. I'm going to probably be entertained, though, because it's a freak show. That's literally what it says on the video. I said in my title, I think it, or on the thumbnail, I think it's a freak show is what I think. And I don't think much of the fight at all. I'm going to watch it, though, because I'm going to be watching it just like everybody else is going to watch it. And I don't have to boycott it because the people responsible for the fight aren't trying to tear down boxing. Tank's future fights, weight can't be an issue. Yes, it will be an issue. Tank's, absolutely. Tank's fights are still going to be an issue because Jake Paul is not a real fighter. Jake Paul is an amateur fighter. He's not a world-class fighter. So the only reason Gervonta Davis is fighting is because Jake Paul can't fight. Jake Paul has a basic understanding of boxing. He's probably a good lower level amateur. But no, bro, he's just going there to get this money. No, that doesn't mean that because he fought Jake Paul, all of a sudden he's got to move up and fight somebody at 160. I know you guys are going to try to make that dumbass argument, but it doesn't apply. He doesn't have to fight at heavyweight just because he fought Jake Paul at that weight. He ain't got to do shit but stay black, pay taxes, and die. That's what he got to do. You know what I mean? Fanon, after Jake, do you think Davis fights again at 135 or should he campaign at 140? He can do whatever he wants to do. I don't think he should campaign at 140. I think he's too small for 140. That y'all biased as hell. If it was every who? I ain't biased as hell. I'm trying to tell you. Fanon got fans? No, I don't. Ian Lucas, I have absolutely no fans. If you behave like you're a fan, bro, you can't be around me. If you act like a fan, I'm sorry, I can't do you. I can't be with you, bro. I can't do it. Give me 1 second. Ten toes. Hold on, I'm sorry. I got to send something to my son. Both eyes closed. Man, this is fun, bro. This is a no-pressure live stream. Woo! Amen to a no-pressure live stream. Taking up with 10 toes. Give me 1 second. Mail coming by the house. Nigga, please watch your mouth. Get your money while you can, Tank. He's getting his money. Yeah, bro. This ain't the war room, aka Pride room. No fanboys here, bro. Yeah, I ain't got no fans, bro. I refuse fans. Do not do that shit to me. I don't need anybody. You have 150,000 subscribers. You owe us you have a debt to our society. Nigga, you don't get your raggedy ass hell out of here. Gary Antoine Russell versus Andy Hiroka. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm okay with that as long as I see Gary Antoine Russell back. He said, woo, you need to stop coming in as a female. These trolls are unbelievable. He said, whoa, you need to stop coming in as a female. These trolls are unbelievable. They are, man. The only thing I got from that analogy is Tank a bitch at the top of the stairs, ducking the face. Nah, you got that shit. You got it. You better shut your ass up and get that money. Shut your ass up and get the money, dog. Shut your ass up and get the money, bro. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Lavish Life ENT? I'm just telling you, man. You can listen to me, not listen to me. I don't see how that's paying off talking all that shit. I mean, other than letting you feel, but honestly, you know what though? I can understand it because, dog, I always talk bad about them little caps. I do. I do not like them people. I don't fuck with them people. I don't like them. I don't fuck with them. And people will say, oh, you're being biased. Nah. I don't fuck with them, bro. I can't lie. I don't fuck with y'all. And my life would be a lot easier if I did fuck with them. You know what I mean? So, like, if I was the type of sellout, gump-ass nigga that y'all were, I would sell my people out to them cats, and I would just get my money. You know what I'm saying? Just let them, actually, or should I say, they would get out of the way of my money. Oh, yeah. Here you go. I didn't cleanse the light. No, he doesn't have to do anything. He can stay at 135. He's already in his fourth weight. He's already in his fourth weight class. I say that racist ass trailer in them comments yesterday need to get Jake Paul whole movement derailed by train wreck. Bro, this nigga talking about he's about to beat up Gervonta. That shit's not even believable. You know? No, I'm just telling you, Darren, he ain't got to do shit. He's in his fourth weight class, bro. Like, I don't know why he's not a 140 pounder. That's not fair to have him have to fight Gary Antoine Russell. Seriously, the only reason Shakur thinks he can beat Gervonta is because Shakur is so much bigger than him. I mean, he's a little itty bitty dude, man. Like, really, truly, a little itty bitty dude. So no, he doesn't have to do anything more than what he's already doing. Like seriously, he's a little itty bitty guy. The 130 pounders will move up to 135. Jake Paul's probably going to be 200 pounds, something like that. Look, Jake can get his ass whooped. I'm bigger than Jake. Okay? Let me be very clear, bro. I am a lot bigger than Jake Paul is. I've stood next to Gervonta. Gervonta can whoop his ass. You know what I mean? Like, don't lunch, boy. That little dude will whoop your ass. And he's not scanning, and he's always fought bigger guys. You know that. You know? 12-ounce gloves for Jake as well. So Jake ain't hurting shit with 12-ounce gloves. With them big-ass pillows on, Jake ain't doing shit to Tank. You know? He looks, I'm telling you, he's little, man. I've stood next to Gervonta. The only reason they think they can beat Gervonta is because Gervonta is so small. Shakur Stevenson is way bigger than Gervonta. Way bigger. Teofimo Lopez is way bigger. Devin is way bigger. Ryan is way bigger. Rolly is way bigger. They're all way bigger than Gervonta. All of them are. Give me 1 second. I got to upload something. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Yeah, them little dudes fight you, bro. I don't like little dudes. Fuck around and get you. He's talking about he's got to learn how to punch below his kneecaps. Bro, okay, bro. I hope he breaks your jaw with 12-ounce gloves. That shit would be crazy if he broke his jaw with 12-ounce gloves. But he would deserve it. This can go real bad for Jake. Real bad for Jake. Because this ain't Nate Jones, man. You know what I mean? This ain't Nate Jones, homie. Not anybody. Tank just looked just upset about, Tank looks just as upset about the fight as the fans. Yeah, he don't seem like he really want that, man. I ain't mad at him either because, you know, it is what it is. He said that Rafael Rivera said that face off looked crazy. Tank was at Jake's chest. Yeah, got to get that money, though. Thomas will promise to Al type upset. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Abdul Shahid Rauf Wahed. Wahid. It's not what. Ooh.
First? Yeah, sure. All right. This is the Canelo and Bivol fight. Have you seen Canelo?
My bad. They're about to make the Tank. They're about to make Tank take a dive for that 100 million humiliation ritual. Oh wow. They'll make it look bad, won't they? Excuse me. Hey man, where's my thing? Oh, here's the link. I'm sorry. You was looking for that link. Here you go. Here's the link. My bad, Phoenix. Here you go. I watched Tank grow up. They're all bigger than him, but they don't have the heart that he has. This ain't going on Tank's record. No, it doesn't. It's an exhibition. It doesn't go on a record. It's not a real fight. Even the fact that they are talking about it like it's a real fight, it's not a real fight. You know what I mean? Man, I love Instagram, bro. What's up, David?
Hey, what's going on? What's up, bro?
Chilling, man. Just the same old thing, making it going through the day. What's on your mind, bro? What's up, Phoenix?
Good morning. Good morning.
What's up, Phoenix? What's up, bro?
So how y'all doing?
All right, man. I gotta go ahead and I gotta laugh at Buddy again, laugh at Lamont again, because for the simple fact, for the last couple months, he been screaming that Tank never signed the contract and he don't think they're gonna be fighting, and I'm moving on. Yeah, I thought he said he moved on before this fight got announced. He was saying he was moving on, take that and sign the contracts. So why you still crying about it? Making himself look like a fool on that little fake ass podcast he got. He looked like he just like, damn man, I can't believe he took the money away, man. I could have had me another fight, man. Dang, man. I need that money for Christmas. My kids need the G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip. Oh man, this dude, yo. This dude, yo. The G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip.
Need them new
Oh
toys.
man.
Oh man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, from Pro Box to Roblox is crazy. Because man, like this guy, this guy Lamont, you know what it is? It kind of reminds like, you like you fumble the girl like back in high school because you didn't know she liked you. Then you come back, like 10 years
I'll be
later,
right
find
back,
out she
y'all.
like you, and
I'll
you
be right
mad
back.
about it. All right, all
All right.
right. That's
Yeah.
that's kind of what Lamont remind me of. His
It's
story be
just
flip
like
flopping like it's crazy.
it's like you know how you got opportunity with with the shorty and you like, nah, I don't wanna mess with her. I don't wanna mess with her. But then you see her step out one night and she like, bam. And you be like, oh snap. Go ahead, try to holler. She be like, nah, nigga, you already said that's all right. And you gotta sit there and watch her all night in this last call for alcohol. And you where everybody make that rush to go ahead and grab somebody to roll out with, and you like, damn, seeing her go off with your homeboy, like, man, shit.
That'd be a damn shame. That like man, this whole fight is funny to me. Like the crazy thing is like you could tell boxers they pay attention. They think like a lot of fans think they don't pay attention and don't see what's going on in social media or pay attention to how people be talking, but they do. And like
Yeah, they do.
what Tank said yesterday is exactly right. Like you got people talking about their fans, but then they see you have like an off night or something, but something don't go the way they expect, and all of a sudden they want to jump ship. And that's
See
like the
that?
whole thing. Like even Jake Paul been saying that like y'all got to stop writing fighters off just because they get one loss. Because look at a lot of the greatest fighters that's ever been in the ring. Muhammad
Mm-hmm.
Ali, Manny Pacquiao, all the way back
Sugar
to like
Ray.
Jack Johnson and all them, Ray Robinson, all them. They all had losses, right? So you
Yep.
think they fans jump shipped off all because of that? And that's the thing, like
No.
that's the whole problem. A lot of people are focused on the accolades, and being undefeated is an accolade. It's not really something that people are really going to break down and look at because like a person could be undefeated, but then it's like, okay, who would they fight to stay undefeated? And then on top of that, like the same thing that happened to Floyd, like so now I know you've heard me say it like for a while now that a lot of the hate that Floyd got, Tank gets in now,
Yep.
and it's crazy because it's like, okay, you remember when Floyd was coming up calling all them people out, even people he didn't fight. Like he called out Paul Spadafora, even though everybody's seen that sparring footage. He done called out Prince Nassim. And you remember Larry Merchant's hating ass. Oh, well, Prince Nassim not gonna want to fight you after he's seen what you did tonight. He called out all these people right when he was knocking people out on the way up. But then nobody wanted to fight him until years later when his hands already broke down and he's the money man now. Then everybody want to come out the woodworks. Oh man, I wanted to fight Floyd years ago, but he ducked me. It's like, oh, it's just a coincidence that he's the highest paid boxer right now, and his hands done turned into peanut brittle. And now all of a sudden that you coming out saying he was ducking you when y'all was like crickets when he called y'all out in the past. Same thing with Tank. They want to fight him, but they see that he's the money guy now. It's like, oh, now we got to go ahead and change up the way we talking and try to use public pressure to get him to take the fight and do what we want him to do. That
Yep.
that's the whole reason they stay on social media. They want to use public pressure to their advantage.
Yeah, true. True that. That's exactly what they're doing. You know what I mean? It's exactly what they're doing. They're trying to press to get the fight, but they already know that the fight is theirs. That's what get me. Shakur, you just Espinoza. You're in the plans. When somebody make plans and they going about their progression to go ahead and fill out their contract, get to where they're gonna go, Tank, the onus on him to go ahead and make that Shakur fact pop. Why? Because Shakur can't draw for shit. And we already know this. They beside boxers. Bud still can't draw for shit. Like we said, all
Oh,
those people was there cheering and filling up the stadium for Canelo. They weren't there for him. He got it all
exactly.
twisted. Yes, now they look, them cats can't sell. Um Telefimo, whatever. Lopez, he can't sell. You know what I mean? None of those Xboxes that was on top rank. I'm talking about the old guard that was at top rank. Bud, Lopez, Shakur, um, Devin Haney. None of them can sell. So what they gotta do is they gotta go to social media, buy a whole bunch of people that go ahead make these videos for them, put them on the payroll, because this is our public. This is their publicist, their publicity. It's through these whack ass podcasters on YouTube that be making these dumbass damn stories up. They be having, I swear to God, they be having Zoom calls. Because all of them had the same shit to say, the same bullet points, the same punch up. It's like I'm looking at fucking Fox News. Excuse me for now. I'm
No,
looking
you
at
good.
Mickey Fricky Fox News. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. You know, you look at Fox News and you look at no matter what the affiliate is, and you listen to what they say the same bullet punch points, the same phrases, to the letter. Exactly. And they do the same thing when it comes to this. You know what I mean? Except for now, it's on steroids because you know you got Turkey out there throwing money to the motherfuckers, throwing throwing money to these cats now. You know what I mean? And they like tripping. They really tripping. You know what I mean? Just like you never hear a bad report about Devin Haney on none of those channels. If we don't talk about it, you know what I mean? To keep it fair and to keep the truth out there, nobody's going to hear it. It's the same thing with this Trump madness. It's the same exact thing. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
No
What you
difference.
said reminded me of something about Shakur not selling. You see, Ryan Garcia was roasting him last night over that. Ryan Garcia and Shakur got into it on Twitter. I was like, Shakur, you got to stop, man. You're making yourself look bad. Hey, yo,
Oh, shit. Here you go, hating on
Shakur
Shakur.
had to go all the way back to Luke Kennedy.
Hold on, man. I
Nah,
gotta stop this. You
nah,
guys,
I'm pulling out facts.
hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all running downhill on Shakur now. What did Shakur say on Twitter with Ryan? I didn't see it.
Oh, so last night they was going at it, and Ryan was basically like, "Man, you're over here jealous just because you're not a name that can sell." And then Shakur Stevenson had to go all the way back to the Luke Campbell fight. Yeah, you only had 3,000 in there during Luke Campbell, and Ryan Garcia was like, "Yeah, but that was in the middle of COVID. Well, what been happening with your fights and everything? You got people walking out the stadium and all that. Nobody's there to see you." And then Shakur is like, nah, you're just pushing a false narrative. I've had at least 10,000 people watching my fights for, this long or however. It's like, yeah, whatever. You're not entertaining. You're not Floyd and you got no knockout power. Yeah, you might know boxing, but you can't sell. And that must really suck, don't it? So, yeah, it was a little funny back and forth. But
I know you enjoyed that.
oh yeah. I
Oh
was like, Shakur,
man.
you gotta stop. We've seen people walking out on ESPN. You can't you can't be doing
Oh
that.
man.
And then on top of that, Ryan Garcia was part of one of the biggest fights that we've had in a while. They set a record for the live gate in Las Vegas. They top 5. So I mean, come on. You know, you
Mm-hmm.
can't be out here talking about like, shoot. That's like that one little mixtape dude from the hood that ain't made it yet, saying that Drake don't sell as much as him. That's basically what it's like, saying that his ticket sales is better than Lil Wayne even, and he ain't made it off the corner in the hood, trying to pass out his mixtape from the trunk of his car. Like that's one of them things that it just don't add up.
That's the
So,
perfect analogy for Shakur, the difference between Shakur and Tank. You know what I mean? Look, I don't like this fight. I want to see him go ahead and just run the gambit and beat these niggas' asses and get them the fuck out of his face so he can shut all of them up, get it over with. Plain and simple. Because they running it up too much. They sell too many wolf tickets. That's what I want to see done, right? But granted, it ain't up to me to decide what another man going to do to put money in his bank account. You know what I mean? I can say I want him to do this, do that. I have no power over that man. That man going to do what's best for him. That man got plans that he has made, and that's Spinoza said it. He has plans. So that means that each thing that's going on right now is part of a progress that's building up to the eventual ritual day when he could say he done. So he got a list of everybody he's going to go through. You know what I mean? Plain and simple. Hey, it's not his fault that Devin Haney, soon as he beat Lomachenko the second time they was in the ring, and Shakur got in that ring looking like Bugs Bunny about to attack a carrot and was like happy. You know what I mean? And Devin walked out that ring. Devin wasn't just running away out the ring, not to shoot the breeze with Shakur about fighting. No, he was running to get the hell out of the 135 division because he know that all that shit he was talking about Tank, he gonna have to back it up. He went straight to 140 right after that. He hauled ass out that ring. He took a long break. You know what I mean? Then he ran to 140. So I'm like, oh, that's why that fight with Devin Haney not gonna happen. So people got a problem and they need to blame somebody, blame him. You know what I mean? It's not up for Tank to make a fight with Devin Haney. You know what I mean? Shakur happens to be on that list. You know what I mean? And if he had those other cats on that list, right? All they got to do when they get the phone call is to go ahead and take a bite of the apple while it lasts. Because
yeah, I feel you on
if
that.
if they going on with their career and they start taking losses and they looking bad or they don't fight nobody, you talking about fight somebody that's credible. Look at Shador's list of people he fought since he got to 135. What you got? You got electrician. You got, well, I call him Bob the Builder. You know what I mean? You got hey, you got Cepeda. I thought Cepeda would have sat down on his punches. He didn't
Nah, I
sit
don't
down
really
on none
like
of
that.
his punches,
The
man.
Zeta, that Zapata shit is a setup because for
Yeah.
me, I don't really count that Zapata fight as meaning anything because Zapata just got his ass whooped 2 times. I thought he got his ass whooped 1 time for sure by Tevin Farmer, and he didn't look like
Yeah.
shit against Tevin Farmer, bro. So no, the only thing that there's ever really been about William Zapata is that he was ranked in each one of the sanctioning bodies. That's it. And the fact that he's
Exactly.
Mexican. Other than that, bro, he wasn't somebody that has any real punching power that's going to do really any damage. And the book is already out on the dude with the 2 fights he had with the 2 fights that he had with goddamn, what's
Farmer,
yeah, Tevin Farmer, real quick.
Kevin Farmer.
Yes, yeah, Tevin Farmer. Nuke the Duke said Adrien Broner skipped out of his 22,000 bar tab. That's what they said. He said you got to pay it right now. $2,200 bar tab. Why do you have a $2,200 bar tab, dumbass? Buy a bottle of liquor, nigga, and go home. Like,
But
what the hell?
you
That
know
shit
what's
never.
funny about it? Later
Hold on,
on in
let me.
that video,
Hold on, hold
he
on, hold on,
pulled
hold on,
out
hold
a.
on.
All right,
Hold on. Let me finish this Cash App real quick, bro, because I won't get
all
to it
right.
otherwise. 2 Cents said Kerr has zero control of his career. He just be chatting. He's relying on other people to pay him the money for sure. And my guy, Jeep Red Boy, thank you so much for the $10 holler, brother. Thank you. Go ahead, David.
Yeah, man. I'm like, hold up, man. I lost my chain of thought real quick.
We
Cause
just basically Shakur
T-shirt,
Stevenson. Yeah. I said
yeah.
Shakur Stevenson. Yeah, I said basically Shakur Stevenson's win over Williams Zepeda. I know Shakur Stevenson's a very good fighter, and I'm not twisting up. But, bro, he's not the number one lightweight. Gervonta Davis is the number one lightweight. Shakur Stevenson has not fought the competition that Gervonta Davis has fought, because none of the fighters that Shakur Stevenson fought and beat are world champions. None of them. Okay. 2 of the people that Gervonta Davis beat are currently welterweight champions. So, like, the whole conversation about Devin, how Shakur, the competition that Shakur fought, Shakur has not fought that competition. That doesn't mean he's not an exceptional fighter, but he hasn't fought the competition. So the people that are always coming around that same old line that, oh, Gervonta didn't give us the fights we want to see, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. You don't want to see any Gervonta Davis fights. So, of course, he's not giving you any fights that you want to see. You only want to see Devin fight. So they like, well, he didn't give us the Devin fight. I want to see the Devin fight. That's because you want to see Devin fight. Nobody else gives a fuck about Devin. Oh, he's saying, Martin, you were saying in your video that PBC is being paid by Turkey to promote Shakur and T.O. That is what they are saying. That the purses are going to be paid by Turkey Al-Sheikh, and the fight is going to be on the PBC. Yeah, so basically what they did is they took a top-ranked fighter and they took a matchroom fighter, and they want to put them on a PBC card, but Turkey is going to pay the money for the fighters on the card. But the promotion for the card is going to be done by the PBC, because the PBC is the only one that know how to do pay-per-views. So basically what I said in my video was that there were people arguing that Turkey Al-Sheikh is somehow, that Gervonta Davis is going to have to backtrack on what he said about Turkey, and that what are the PBC fighters going to do now that Turkey is funding PBC cards? What I'm telling you is that the PBC is going to, if it happens, the PBC is going to be promoting a Turkey Al-Sheikh card, because none of the other promoters that Turkey Al-Sheikh work with know how to sell pay-per-views, and all their fights are losing money. So really, it looks like that the PBC is doing a favor for Turkey Al-Sheikh, is what it seems like. Just like Turkey Al-Sheikh has had PBC fighters on his card before. Like they sent Rolly Romero to fight Ryan Garcia, right? That was a PBC fighter that went over to, but Rolly's not going back over there. But if you look at the 2 fighters, it's ridiculous to say that the PBC needs Turkey. No, those are 2 fighters that already fight on Turkey cards that they probably are not going to want to put on DAZN, and they're probably going to want to put on pay-per-view so that they can make their money back, which means they need to act like a normal fucking fight, put the fight on in Barclays Center, promote the fight on Amazon Prime or on wherever they're going to put it, and make some money. That's not so that Turkey doesn't have to continue to lose money. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so basically Turkey is job shadowing. So how are they doing this without losing money? I got to figure it out. So that's the way I'm looking at it.
Real.
Or like this, like, I don't want to put this shit on DAZN. Like, I don't want it. Like, I have to have the fight, but I don't want the fight. Will you take the fight? Just like the PBC, when they have a fighter out there that they don't have a fight date for, they're willing to send them over there to DAZN. They're willing to send them to Top Rank. They're willing to send them so that they can get a fight. Basically, Turkey Al-Sheikh does not want to promote this fight. He doesn't want it on Riyadh season. He doesn't want it as his main fight because of the likelihood that it's going to be a snoozer. I mean, did you see Did you see the sparring between Teofimo Lopez and Shakur? It was like all they did was this. That was this.
Looking in the mirror.
It was like 5 minutes of this. 5 minutes of feints. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, man, I got to roll up, but I'll catch up with y'all later. I'll still be listening.
All right, bro.
All right.
Get back.
All right, Phoenix. Peace and blessings.
Yes, sir. You got anything else, or I'm gonna go back to the chat, Dave?
Oh yeah, I know. I caught back up where I was at. At the time in that video, AB goes in his pocket and pulls out a big ass damn knot. I'm like, why you not paying the tab? He looked like he got like a knot of 20s, 50s, and 100s. I'm like, why you just go ahead and pay the tab? Why you trying to skip out?
To get on camera?
Sense. Yeah.
I'm telling you, I think that Adrien Broner is the original person that thinks any publicity is good publicity. He just does dumb shit.
Yeah.
Just does dumb shit. Like, oh man, I'll pay you tomorrow. Nah, give me the money. Did he wind up paying it?
Yeah, I don't even know. Yeah, because the video stopped when he started counting some money. Looked like he was counting money. They told him to give it to him. Then all of a sudden he was like, why are you recording? And then there's a spot where the person put the phone down and you couldn't see nothing, but you could hear what's going on in the background. And then the video it came back on. You could see him again, and then the video cuts out on a copy of the video that I saw. Right? But one thing about this Cameron thing though, Cameron, you've been on the hit list of basically working with people to get your views up, you know what I mean, for the last 2 months. You know what I mean? He went at Cuba Gooding Jr. brother, right? Hiring them, calling himself punking them by hiring them to do for a part in a movie that really wasn't a movie. I'm like, okay, that
you talking about Omar? You talking about Omar, his brother Omar?
Yeah.
Omar?
Yeah. You know,
Omar
then Omar Gooding. Yeah. You know what I mean? Then he did this thing where so he went at Cameron, you know what I mean? Messing with Cameron. Then before that, he
Who went
messing
on
with Jim
Cameron?
Jones.
Who was fucking with Cameron?
I mean, not Cameron fucking with Cameron.
Cameron was fucking with people, you say?
Cameron, he been on this list of messing with people. Dame Dash, one, Cuba Gooding Jr. He was messing with Jim Jones, poking fun, messing with Jim Jones constantly. You know what I mean? So he has this thing where so he have a list of people he want to go ahead and he want to mess with, and he mess with them. You know what I mean? Bring them on the show so he can make fun of them or so he can get publicity for that. This man knew daggone well when they opened up the door before AB went into the green room, when he went out there and they shook it up, dapped it up. Yeah, what's up, nigga? Whatever you want, yours, blah, blah, blah. Just the green room. You know how they have the green room set up. You know what I mean? So you already know this man is lit. He knows he's lit. This is the thing about alcoholics. When they to that point, whenever they walk in a room, you smell them a mile away. You know what I mean? Because my father later on at life, as I'm an adult or whatever, he went back into drinking. You know what I mean? During my high school years and all of that, he went back and he fell into drinking, and you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Things just shit was just wild. You know what I mean? You know,
Hell yeah.
I remember.
Hey man, shit goes rough. Niggas start drinking.
Yeah, you know.
Hell yeah, Cam. Let me comment on that real quick, man. Yeah. I saw that shit. That basically, bro. I remember somebody tried, like, that's why I don't even go to people's channels, bro. Like, they do that shit. Like it's Cameron and them dudes. First of all, dude, them niggas is kind of, I've always thought Cameron is corny. Like, he strikes me as a corny ass dude. Like, I don't care if he can rap or whatever, bro. They're both those dudes strike me as cats that are phony. Like Mase used to be a preacher. What the fuck happened to that, Mase? You know what I'm saying? Like, what happened to you being a preacher, man? All of a sudden, oh, you was a preacher when you was afraid of Puffy. You were a preacher. When you ain't afraid of Puffy no more, all of a sudden you ain't no preacher no more. Yeah, man. I mean, those dudes. I think you know what you're gonna get when you put Adrien Broner on your show. You know it. It's you talk to somebody, you see that people are gonna be themselves. I know what if I let a boxing hacker on my channel, I know what's gonna happen. He's gonna fucking talk me in a circle for 4 hours. Like, I don't give a fuck what you say. He's going to talk that shit back in that circle. Like, no, actually, you know that you can suspend logic at certain points in time. So if we suspend logic, then we can continue on with this stupid ass conversation. He'll do that shit forever. Cameron and them niggas is used to being able to crack jokes on people, be funny, talk shit. So they need somebody to be the object of them talking shit and them cracking jokes. You know, like when they talk about boxing and saying, like, even when they talk about boxing, they don't know what the fuck they talking about. I think the only one that I thought really kind of knows what they're talking about is Gilly the Kid. But you know, hey man, like everybody got cycles, bro. And if you don't have like real content, like real something you're really offering to people, bro, it's gonna be like it's gonna be like he said. Look, Two Cents said, I can't stand giggling ass niggas, man. They just they all they want to do is clown on people, man. Like they're not bringing any. That's like that little nigga. I'll say his name again. That little Malachi guy. That's all he does is sit there and giggle. He Fagnon. He like he's a bitch. You know what I mean? Like that's what he is. So when you see Cameron, all these niggas want to stand in front of the camera. Like seriously, bro. Like I've always thought all these niggas is actors. Like where I see a rapper, I see an actor most times. Sometimes in Chicago, niggas in Chicago are really killers. Some of them really are. So I'm not going to say all of them. But when I see a rapper, I see a fucking actor. Because every one of those rappers want to be actors. And they wind up, they're doing an act on stage. And then they want to act in a play. They're not doing anything but acting on that fucking show. Acting like he's mad. Acting like he's mad that somebody hit on his boy's girlfriend. Nigga, tell your boy to leave. The fuck? Adrien Broner's on the show. Like, seriously, bro, you got to leave. Like, you're not going to handle your show based off what some nigga in the back is thinking. Oh, that's my boy. And I told you, nah, man, but I'm going to. And how did he try? He tried to big time his ass with money, too. Looking like a fucking idiot. Goes into his bag like, yeah, but you know, I'm going to respect your time no matter what. I'm gonna respect your time, man. I'm gonna respect you. Nah, bro. What you doing is you trying to hold money on this man's head. That's what he tried to do. He's trying to hold money on top of that man's head and make it look like this nigga's begging for chump change from me because you can take cash out your bag and hand it to him, bro. If you're not gonna fucking support somebody, bro. First of all, there's no reason for anybody to have known that Adrien Broner was gonna get paid for going to your show. Why would you even let anybody know that? You're just trying to flex on the nigga. So yeah, I saw that dude, man. He's fucking crazy, bro. He's a front.
Exactly. It seems like now they know once they get to the position where so they got eyes on them and they got views, they got to stay in that position. So what do? They go ahead and play fights or whatever, or they go ahead and set people up so that they could go ahead and keep their views going. The same thing going on with, like, I know Gilly and them, they cool or whatever, but why is Gilly trying to argue with Cam Newton? What? And I'm like, yo, what? I was like, come on, man. Sometimes the things that these cats are doing to try to stay at the top, to create a buzz about themselves in their podcast, they just actually just tripping. You know what I mean? Whereas though, man, come on, all of this, man, I'm tired of this reality TV shit. You know what I mean?
All right. Yes, sir.
All right.
I'm about to wrap up in maybe 10 minutes, bro. So let me wrap it up. Thank you,
all
brother.
Right, brother. One
all
love.
Right.
Peace and blessings.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, he 100% right. He said Cameron is so effing corny. He can't even say one sentence without saying pause all day long. Bro, let me tell you something, man. Them New York niggas always want to create fads. Like they're the king of fads. And I know, look, like, let me be clear about when I say this. I have had bad experiences with guys from New York. I love women from New York. I've never had anything but great experiences with from women from New York. Certain dudes from New York, I've always thought that these niggas think that they think they're the shit because they're from New York. Like, seriously, bro. They think they're the shit because they're from New York. Like, I'm from New York. Like, nigga, I don't care that you from New York. So what? That you from New York. You a whack nigga from New York. But New York has got the livest. Yeah, New York got the livest people in the world. Yeah, they do. You're not one of them. Okay? So stop acting like just because you from New York. Bro, that cornball used to take shots at me about Chicago pizza. Chicago pizza. New York pizza is better than Chicago pizza. Obviously, they're talking about their mafia when they're talking about pizza. That's what they're talking about. They're talking about New York. Man, New York don't run shit. Like, New York don't run shit but that damn port. That's all they run. They run that port. That's all they run. They don't run shit else, bro. All these dudes do is sucker your ass. They sucker you. The bunch of them New York niggas, they sucker you out your fucking money in that damn stock exchange. Other than that fucking scam called the fucking stock exchange, they ain't got shit. Charles White smokes them all. Charles is a smart dude, man. Charleston White is playing that game, bro. I fucks with Charleston White. He's a smart guy. He said concrete jungles are where dramas are made of. It's nothing you can't do, Fanon. Hey, I'm just telling you, bro. Concrete jungle, actual jungle. Chicago style pizza is scrumptious. I'm just saying, man, these niggas be thinking they all time big mafia niggas. I'm a big mafia nigga. You know I'm a made man. All of that shit. You know how they be throwing up them signs? Like, they all want to wear Illuminati chains and be doing this shit and pictures. Hey, them niggas be making me laugh, bro. They be taking pictures like this. Motherfuckers be standing. Them dudes be standing like they Illuminati, bro. Know what I'm saying? I be laughing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I be laughing at them clowns, man. You niggas are not like that, bro. You're not like that. You niggas have never been like that. You will never be like that. You not like that, dog. They said if you, Thomas, hey, if you know, then you know. You know what it is. Chicago pizza, Chicago pizza, definitely hot, different fam. Look, bro. I'm gonna end it on this, bro. Please leave me the fuck alone. I've been a nice guy. I appreciate y'all supporting the channel without asking me to do shit extra. Okay? I love y'all, but please, I know that y'all gonna be coming around. I appreciate y'all support. Please, 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 please. Be respectful with your support, bro. Okay? If I give advice to Jameson Childress or I give advice to somebody or I help somebody out, I'm not helping them out so that I can change them into the person that I want them to be. Also, I want to be very clear that I am not concerned about Mohammed bin Salman. And I want to say this very loud. I could care less what Mohammed bin Salman thinks. I could care less what Mohammed bin Salman wants. Mohammed bin Salman could not touch my jock strap with a goddamn tetherball pole. Okay? And that's the truth, my man. That's the truth. I don't care about your international politics. I don't care. It's not necessary for me to care what's going on in Europe. It's not important for me to care what's going on in China. I don't have to care about what's going on in Africa. I don't have to care about any of those things as it affects my personal beliefs. I am a nationalist, and I am a socialist. Let me repeat this. I am a nationalist. I believe in putting the nation, the United States, the nation first. I think nation first. And I believe in socialism. So that makes me a national socialist. I am a nationalistic socialist. And that is my right to believe that that is the way that the world would operate best. You know why? Because our family is that. Our family is a little small nation where we all work together for a common good. And we all share equally in what we create. That is National Socialism. I do not care that socialist movements did not succeed in the 1940s and 50s. I don't care that Germany lost World War II. I don't care. I don't care what you say about the socialist movements going on in Africa right now, because the only way for us to break that, the capitalist noose around our neck, is if we believe in National Socialism. And that is my choice to believe that. And I understand what I believe very well, and I have plenty of reasons for why I believe it. I don't give a Sam fuck about your world travels. I don't care that you've been to every country around the world 90 times. I don't care, because I've lived in the United States my entire life. I care about the United States, and I care about the United States alone. And I do not believe that capitalism is the way that black people get out of second-class citizenship. I believe that your blind obedience to capitalism and your greedy asses are the reasons that we all grab and claw on each other and tear us down all the time. So please, brother, don't come back. Okay? Don't come back. Because I know you're listening and waiting. Don't come back. I know what I believe. I know what I believe. And I believe it because I have experienced it in my life. I don't fuck with the people that you want me to fuck with. I will never fuck with the people that you want me to fuck with. I'm sorry. I've learned through my personal experience that that is not productive for me. It's not productive for our people. The only thing that it's going to do is to continue to drive us into debt. That's why we have such a good relationship with them, because we borrow money from them and they charge us interest. We stay in debt and they stay wealthy. And that is the chain we've been on for a long time. And they can't touch my money anymore. I know I'm talking to, I'm not saying who I'm talking to or none of that, but I'm talking, because fuck that, I'm talking. They don't get to touch my money anymore. They don't. My money is you know the money I'm talking about. They don't get to touch it anymore. They don't get to manage it. They don't get to get interest on it. They don't get to put fees on it. They don't get to do shit with my money ever again, because they are the main reason that my money is not liquid. If it wasn't for them, my money would be liquid. It wouldn't just be sitting collecting dust. So fuck them, because they've had an embargo on my money. So no, I don't have to like people that are repressive, and vindictive. I'll be broke my whole life, and that money can sit where the fuck it is, and nobody ever touch it till my next lifetime, before I will ever let your people touch a penny of my money. And I'm out. Shoney D, thank you, bro. These people will never touch my money, bro. I may not be able to touch it, but they will never touch it. They will never touch it. I'm out. Deuces. And fuck Mohammed bin Salman.